Hi all, welcome back to another episode of In a Swank Way. Today we have Mr. Suneet Nair with us. He has overall 10 years of experience and specifically 7 years in digital marketing. And can you talk about the countries that you worked in?
Well, I have worked in Hong Kong, China, and UAE as well as in India.
Yeah, today we are going to discuss about how the work culture is in UAE, how you have experienced, and we would like to hear like how your journey has been.
Okay.
So can we start?
Sure. I started my career in the UAE in the year 2020, and I got a job with one of the most famous financial institutions in the UAE. To begin with, my career was a very good start in the UAE, and I have worked with one of the topmost marketing persons in the UAE, and they have always been welcome with all the ideas which I have put forth, and they have always supported me, to be honest. And there was never a situation wherein people would dismiss my ideologies or dismiss the ideas which I would have put in place. They would respect it, and if there are any limitations or any other apprehensions which they had, they would communicate it. It's an open culture. It's a give and take relationship. You give ideas, you take ideas from them, and then it's a mix, and then you work towards a common goal, which is success for the organization.
Nice. And when we are talking about the success, like, is there any specific parameters that you think it's required?
To be honest, yes, there are. When you come into the digital marketing industry, it's always about numbers, and the numbers are at the core, as
Right.
in you get the numbers on day in day out basis. So when we started our particular campaigns for our particular products, we realized that the numbers were pretty low on the lower side. We worked towards it with sharing ideas and everything. And today we have one of the most successful products in the UAE, as in we have gold loan, we have a sulfa, which is a kind of personal loan for all the audiences, for the UAE nationals itself. Then we have a B2B business, and we have insurance house as well, wherein we cater to the insurance products to all the people in the UAE. And we have a trading app as well, which is a finance house securities app, which wherein you can start trading on the go. It's easy, it's quick, it's simple. So yes.
Nice. Suneet, just tell me how your journey has been in UAE and any cultural differences that you have found or anything that you want to highlight.
Well, yes, to be honest, compared to India, it's totally different. You have a lot of, it's a melting pot of cultures in the UAE, to be honest. You have people coming from the Middle East, that is Egypt, Syria, Palestine, and then you have the Philippines, then you have the Indian Asian countries like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh. So you have a lot, it's a mix. It's a
मतलब वहाँ पे सब क्या सब लोग लेके आए हैं
सब या टू बी ऑनेस्ट वहाँ पे सब लोग सब कल्चर के यू कैन सी ऑल सब टाइप के कल्चर यू कैन सी पीपल सेलिब्रेटिंग ईद एज वेल यू कैन पीपल सेलिब्रेटिंग क्रिसमस एज वेल एंड यू कैन सी द इंडियन सेलिब्रेटिंग ओनम इज वन ऑफ द मतलब एक बहुत बड़ा फेस्टिवल एंड मी बीइंग अ केरलाइट आई हैव एंजॉयड ओन सेलिब्रेटिंग ओनम देयर एंड देन देयर इज दिवाली एंड वहाँ पे इट्स एंड एवरीवन रिस्पेक्ट्स ईच अदर कल्चर एंड सेलिब्रेशन फेस्टिवल्स इज and they enjoy being a part of their celebrations. And UAE, to be honest, they have their core Emirate culture, which they take proud in. मतलब they are very proud. उन लोग उनको मतलब they respect their culture and tradition so far from their forefathers, and they want to take that tradition. They उनको आगे लेके जाना. They want to take it forward and keep continuing the legacy of their founding fathers and everything with the ideologies which they have in mind.
And when we talk about culture, now let's talk about work culture.
Okay, okay.
Can you just enlighten us?
Work culture is pretty good, to be honest. I'm not comparing India versus UAE, but I'm just saying as being a person, मैंने इंडिया में काम किया हूँ. I have worked in India, and I have seen that there is a lot of late sittings. There is a lot of tremendous pressure, to be honest, in India working.
Yeah, because digital marketing in India is
very well. So it's more like crunching down numbers and achieving the target on day-to-day basis. Yes, it's more of a stressful. It's more of a pressure job. But then because that and in compared to UAE, it's pretty much more of एक थोड़ा relaxed environment है. You know what you are doing, and there is no outbound pressure, there is incoming pressure, to be honest. मतलब वहाँ पे कोई incoming pressure नहीं है.
But like when we talk about digital marketing as an industry, like it always demands lot of work,
Yes,
output. I
output,
feel.
yes. So then over there, I would say the technology part comes into picture,
Right.
wherein it makes it आपका काम easy कर देता है. UAE is always welcoming for newer and newer technologies. They are always they are always open. उन लोगों को उनको चाहिए कि जितना ज़्यादा technology will make our work easier and the employees' life more easier and give out better output, to be honest. And I have seen that over there, and when I'm working in the UAE, I've seen the incoming of newer and newer technologies that makes our job easier. So
Right.
that is what they are open
मतलब
to.
वो support कर रहे हैं.
Support करते हैं, yes, of
for
course.
the employees.
And not only the technology, the management as well. So what happens is, if you are stuck at something, they will come back to you. They'll say, okay, हाँ ये होगा, ये नहीं होगा, ठीक है, okay, fine. There are suggestions.
So some realistic approaches.
Everywhere, and it's an open culture. To be honest, you can approach anyone over there, and you can ask for feedback. You can ask you suggestions. You can take, and they're always helpful because they know they are coming all from a different background. They are all coming from different locations, and everyone is always there to help each other out. And in India, I've seen there's a lot of late sittings and all.
But I think post COVID we can also post COVID I think we can also think of this, that in India also, like there are many agencies.
Yes,
they are
yes.
offering work from home facilities for their
absolutely.
Employees, and I think people are also trying to have that balance.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. But yes, there was a culture of during the COVID time.
Yes.
There was a culture of work from home in the UAE as well. But UAE made sure that everyone is safe, and they had this app wherein you can check in every 30 days. You have to check whether 15 days. Sorry, that if there is a red line, you have to get vaccine. You have to get a test again, the COVID test again, and then there was an app to be maintained. And everywhere when you go, you have to show that app, allows an app to them, so that they will understand that this guy has मतलब उन्होंने test किया है and he is safe to work. And then over the period of time when the COVID slowly got reduced, and the work culture began, मतलब they started to call people to office. And actually, to be honest, working from office is much better.
Even I encourage that because I don't feel like even in COVID, like of course there was no option, तो तब करना पड़ा था. But as soon as, like I'll tell you, I asked my employees कि घर बैठ के बोर हो रहे हो तुम लोग during the COVID time, तो is there anything that I can help you out? भेजो आपके लिए.
Yes.
So the question is, please office start कर दो. We want to come back to office.
No, honestly, we also when I was working in India during the COVID times as well, I remember I wanted to go to office. मुझे ऑफिस जाने का कुछ ज़्यादा ही था, क्योंकि घर कितना बैठेंगे, मतलब चार दीवारी के अंदर you have no one to talk to, and I mean who will you talk to? And when at least in office तुम्हारे friends है, कोई चाय पीने चला गया, कोई लंच के लिए साथ में चला गया, कोई तो है साथ में, मतलब except for family of course, but friends are there in workplace. So I really would say that working from office is better than because
and you are focused also in your office during those 9 hours. तो आपको पता है कि आपको जाके काम ही करना
है, किधर और टाइम पास तो कर नहीं सकते आप. So मतलब when people are watching you, of course, at home you might have kept your laptop over there and you might have slept. Who is going?
We have seen lot of reels, lot of videos on hacks of working from home.
Yes, of course, I have seen that. And but the part wherein working from home, जब घर पे से काम करते हैं, I don't know if you might have experienced, but I have personally experienced this. When you are at home, your manager or your head calls in, अरे घर पे ही बैठा है ना, काम कर ले. छुट्टी भी लेगा तो भी घर पे ही बैठा है ना, काम कर ले. So you don't have that liberty.
Yes. And you cannot distinguish कि मतलब working day कौन सा है,
कौन सा time है. So I've seen at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the night, I have seen my manager calling me and asking me that ये report बना ले. तो I was like कि सर अभी तो 9 बज गया है, but they are like अरे घर पे ही है ना, अब किधर बाहर जा रहा है, कोविड है तो घर पे से काम कर ले. And I was like अरे यार ऐसा नहीं होता. But ठीक है, but still, yes.
But I think COVID has really helped digital marketing industry, right?
Absolutely.
Like post COVID, or maybe during the COVID, lot of brands or lot of homegrown products have been pushed or supported by all of us.
Of course, I totally would agree with that, and I would totally say कि because of COVID, a lot of मतलब a lot of local organizations have come to the digital front,
Right.
and you can see a lot of like food delivery, and there are a lot of apps that have come in place to make your life easier. When during COVID, this all we used, हम लोग किराने के स्टोर में जाके खरीदते थे. कोविड के बाद से एवरीथिंग आपके घर पे आ गया
Right.
है, एवरीथिंग इजी है, जस्ट एट योर फिंगर टिप्स. सो डिजिटल मार्केटिंग ओवर देयर हैज एक्चुअली बीन अ बून to everyone present in not only in India but
Right.
everywhere, सब all around the world.
Local businesses को support मिल गया.
Absolutely,
And,
yes.
I think when we talk about these local businesses, जब वो लोग online आए,
Correct.
I think बहुत सारे challenges also. I mean, they have faced a lot of challenges.
Yes,
And
of course, because they had no idea. उनको पता ही नहीं था कि how to actually come into the market, how will they showcase the product, what is the pricing parameters, उसका delivery cost क्या होगा, कितना होगा, and how will they supply to everyone, cater to everyone. मतलब वो एक उनके लिए एक challenge था. So
and I think it was also a challenge for digital marketers who were actually managing these businesses, because to make aware
The people
to your,
around.
हाँ, yeah,
Yes.
मतलब clients को सबसे पहले aware करना है,
पहले
then
aware
you're
करना
aware, making sure कि हाँ results आ रहे हैं.
Correct,
So,
correct.
I have personally seen many of my friends just talking, अरे यार I don't know how to tackle ये, इन लोग को कैसे समझाने का कि हाँ यार
लोग समझते नहीं,
हाँ.
they don't understand our technical terms and everything. They just so कि मेरे को तो प्रोडक्ट बेचना है, आप बेच
You
के
get
दो
the
मेरे को.
business.
हाँ,
And
to get the
actually,
business.
the situation was also panicky. लोगों को, like, since they are putting a lot of money into
Yes.
digital, so they are also expecting कि हाँ.
And in India, it's one of the mentality, एक mentality है कि अगर मैं 10 रुपए डालूंगा तो मेरे को 100 रुपए
100
तो
रुपए
रिटर्न तो
मेरे को
चाहिए. तो वो तो 10 रुपए डालूंगा तो मेरे को 100 रुपए कैसे तो करके रिटर्न चाहिए, वो आपका काम
आपका काम है. I don't
आप
care.
करके मेरे को दो. And then they come back to you saying अरे ये क्यों नहीं हो रहा है, वो how will, और वी हैव टू एक्सप्लेन, हमको समझाना भी पड़ता है, सर ऐसा नहीं है, आपको ऐसा करना है, ऐसा करना है. देन दे व्हेन दे सी दैट द कॉस्टिंग इज गोइंग ऑन द हायर साइड, देन दे ड्रॉप ऑफ. सम पीपल ड्रॉप ऑफ. यू माइट हैव एक्सपीरियंस दैट. आई पर्सनली हैव एक्सपीरियंस दैट व्हेन वी से दैट सर आपको थोड़ा रीच बढ़ाना पड़ेगा, ये मार्केट में थोड़ा आपको रीच करने के लिए आप यू हैव टू स्पेंड अ लिटिल मोर. देन दे से अरे सर इतना पैसा तो आया नहीं है, तो फिर मैं क्यों इतना
Right.
करूं. एंड इट्स दे लूज. देयर इज इट्स अ पेशेंट गेम.
It's a journey.
It's a
also.
journey,
Like you
yes.
should also find a. I mean, they should also find a good marketer, because I have seen in COVID lot of courses.
Everyone is a marketer.
99 rupees. You do this course, you get certified.
Oh
You are
no,
digital.
I would definitely not suggest that, because when you are doing a course, it's due diligence. You have to do
Right.
it from inside. You have to learn from the market experts, and it's not a one day job. It's not a 2 day job. One day job में वही होगा जो आपको 10 सेकंड में एक हाथी बनाने को बोलेंगे वैसा हो जाएगा. So it is like that. But when you go with a proper institute, when you learn from a proper institute, you understand the market concept. Because they are experienced, they are well versed, they have trainers, and it's not a 1 day 2 day game. It's a course of 3 months or 6 months. You learn from that,
Yes.
and then you.
And that is just a learning. I mean, to make you guys sure, it is not like 3 or 6 months में you're not going to get बोलते ना कुछ master में नहीं बनने वाले.
Nothing.
It
because
takes time.
It is always about, see, what you learn is only theoretical knowledge from an institute. The practical knowledge is when you go to a company and you apply to when you get a job in a company, you apply your skills over there, you apply your learnings, you see what is happening, what is not happening, then you understand what the next steps can be done.
Like when we talk about applying to companies and everything, like people come with certain mindsets, like, okay, I want to make career in digital marketing, so this is my certificate, I know this. अच्छा आप मुझे कैंपेन दे दो, मैं चला लूंगा.
सर सर्टिफिकेट से अगर सब कुछ हो जाता तो फिर आज हर कोई सर्टिफिकेट लेके ही घूमता था. नो, बट इट्स नॉट दैट. इट्स अबाउट स्किल्स. इट्स अबाउट हाउ यू पोर्ट्रे योर स्किल्स. इट्स अबाउट हाउ यू कम्युनिकेट टू द person who is interviewing you for the job, for the right role, and if they feel that you are sound enough, मतलब आपको उनको लगता है कि हाँ ये इंसान कर सकता है, and that is how, because they test their knowledge, मतलब उनका knowledge test होगा. They will have a round of interview questions with regards to the campaigns or what they have done in the past. As a fresher, yes, I would say, मतलब मैं बोलूँगा as a fresher he might not have industry knowledge.
Right.
To be honest, but उसको एक चांस, एक मौका अगर उसको मिलता है to showcase his skills, the company, and they have that regular training program module as well, so someone would be there to guide him, and then slowly and steadily he will also learn down the line, but he or she has to be patient.
Right.
उनको patient होना बहुत जरूरी है.
And with patience, like understanding the core of digital, like जो भी terminologies है, and it takes really time. I mean, you cannot expect कि हाँ मैंने आज एक campaign कर लिया तो हो
Correct.
गया, because one business is different than another business, and the demands
absolutely.
goals could be different,
and also the platforms are different.
Yeah.
Now अगर आप देखोगे Google platform is totally मतलब as compared to Facebook ads platform is different. Now Facebook से आप Snapchat पे जाओगे it is again different, and then again वहाँ से TikTok जाओगे again it's different, and again वहाँ से किधर और कोई और प्लेटफॉर्म पे it's different. So a person अगर आप एक प्लेटफॉर्म पे ही स्टडी करके आप बोलोगे हाँ मैं तो डिजिटल मार्केटर बन गया, that is not the right approach.
You can be an expert in one platform but not like कि हाँ यार हो गया तो मुझे सब
आ गया ऐसा नहीं है, but you have to gain experience, and over the period that happens when you switch jobs, or when you personally feel that I need to learn a particular platform or something.
And every agency or any organization, they will always have their set of
platforms and
platforms
yes, of course they work.
So it takes time to understand different verticals.
Yes, there is a limitation that happens when certain, see for example, again like I said, I missed out one platform, LinkedIn. It's a completely different
the Google is different,
Google is different, yes, display, so it's completely different. So some companies उनको गूगल और फेसबुक से ही बस हो गया, दे विल से कि हाँ गूगल फेसबुक इंस्टाग्राम हमको चलेगा, बट सम B2B कंपनीज दैट माइट कम इन, दे उनको लगेगा नहीं हमको गूगल फेसबुक से तो कुछ नहीं आता है, हमको गूगल से तो आएगा ही ऑफ कोर्स बट फेसबुक से नहीं आ रहा, बट माय ऑडियंस इज मोर ऑफ अ B2B सेगमेंट, आई नीड टू मोर रीच टू मोर कॉर्पोरेट क्लाइंट्स, सो LinkedIn is one of the platforms. So for a person, if he has to have an all-round approach, he has to have the knowledge of all the platforms.
And with I think post-COVID, like a lot of influencers are also there on like all the platforms.
Everyone is an influencer.
Now it is our challenge कि influencer marketing भी करना है लोगों को.
Yes, of course. Influencer marketing is now becoming one of the trends right now, and everyone wants to be. मतलब सबको हर कोई, even you and me right now, we are being any part of an influencing this thing, but then still I would say it's a marketing thing. Influencer marketing is not marketing overall, it's a part of marketing, and influencer,
there are two marketings. One is influencer, they are getting marketed, उनका खुद का promotion
चल रहा है,
products का services का.
You can see a lot of reels over there, मतलब कितने सारे आप दिन में आप scroll करेंगे, you will see a lot of influencers coming in selling products or selling something or the other, मतलब हर कोई बेचना ही चाह रहा है, and people are wanting to get more and more content out of these people. So earlier that was not the case,
because entertainment अभी business में
convert हो गया है. Earlier that was not the case. 5-6 years down the line, you would not have seen that reels and
now today when we are talking about this, like this is a podcast, like we are also like their podcast marketing is also another channel.
One of the channels, podcast marketing is one of the future upcoming, to be honest Tushar, yes, podcast marketing will be one of the future way of communicating your product or your designs or your ideas to the mass audiences, because right now everything is on the mobile, everything is on the go. People while traveling on trains or while driving or anywhere. So podcast, they can watch, they can listen. So it's cool. It's going to be the next one of the next big things in the market, in the digital marketing industry, to be honest. Yes.
Suneet, let's talk about mental health or work-life balance, जो बहुत बड़ा एक
key
topic
aspect. Yes, is key aspect in a working man's life, working man or woman's life. Yes. So let me, to be honest, when I started working in the UAE, I could see that I found more time where I could devote to my family. I could do मैं एक extra curricular activities like working out, going for a run, going for a jog in the evening, or for example meeting my friends and family in the evening as well. So I could devote more time working in the UAE, because in UAE, to be honest, there is a strict work code, and my job is an 8 to 5 job, and it's a funny situation, but then people don't work after 5:30 to the max. Yes, because they understand that everyone is away from their homes and families, and they respect their employee. They understand that employee का work life balance होना ज़रूरी है. So I have seen, personally experienced, that when I was working around at 5:15, 5:20. My manager, he came in, my HOD, he came in and he was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm working, I'm finishing things off." Well, no, it's okay. It's 5:30. It's go home. Just go home. And I was like, I just have to. No, it's okay. You can do it tomorrow. There is no urgency, because see, they understand that not everything can be done in one day. Not सब कुछ एक दिन में नहीं कर सकते हैं हम. So you have to allocate time, and they understand that it has been a busy day. They understand that the employee is working hard. They understand that the employee is giving their best to the organization, and so some things are left pending. Some things
Right.
can be taken on in the next day, and
Because I think the approach of working in stipulated timeline, maybe like setting realistic goals with your clients as well,
Yes, yes.
which will actually help employees. कि
Absolutely.
अगर client को बोला है 5 दिन है तो you can tell your employees कि आप 2-3 दिन में करो. So
हाँ,
even if
plan your work accordingly so that you are not stressed. You are
Right.
not in a stressful and गलती की गुंजाइश ना हो.
you
अगर
still have time to rectify
those mistakes. So for example, if अगर 5 दिन का schedule आपको दिया है, you try to finish it by 3.5 days, so that there is a half day left to actually review whatever work that has been done. मतलब कुछ काम है अगर वो review कर सकता है, and अगर उसमें कुछ changes है, you still have 1 day. So before you मतलब आप
Right.
the final product जब भी deliver
And
करते हो,
I have also
तभी.
seen many people like working on Saturday, Sundays, and sometimes I really feel कि है ना show off करने के लिए बता रहे, पता नहीं. If you call them, अरे नहीं मेरा आज campaign live जाने वाला है. But dude, there is an option of scheduling also. They
Yes,
can
of course.
schedule
Yes.
the campaigns.
Campaigns, yes. So is it working hard or hardly working, or in a way called smart working? But see, when you अगर आप digital platforms के बारे में बात करते हैं, everything can be scheduled. You can plan your work, saying that my campaign will start on Saturday. So you don't have to, but if you have to properly plan your campaigns. अगर आप वो ही नहीं करेंगे तो आगे जाके execution भी बरोबर नहीं होगा. So I would say that if you plan your things accordingly, if you plan it in a proper way, meticulously, and arrange it in a way, everything can be done in a smoother way, and उसमें कोई problem नहीं है.
Yeah.
And working on weekends is not something
And that is not. And then they say
advisable,
about कि
yeah,
हमारा
to be honest.
mental health affect हो रहा है. My
होगा
manager
ही,
is
अगर होगा ही, तुम extra workload तुम
you are only creating.
you are only पैर पे कुल्हाड़ी मार के तुम ही काम ले रहे हो अपने आप पे, तो फिर then of course on a weekend you will definitely work. But if you are smart enough, so you can understand that yes, मेरा काम हो जाएगा by Friday, and over the weekend it's time to just switch off or relax or go out on a holiday.
Because
or
everyone needs a break.
Everyone
Cannot
needs a
be
break.
like 24/7
We are not machines, or even machines need a break after
Right.
one point of time. They also break down or they also need servicing. So we are humans. So हमको तो definitely लगेगा. And 5 days after working 5 days in a week,
And I really
2
feel
days
कि है ना ये जो बात करते हैं कि ये of course like there is a lot of scope in digital industries, but it is not. I don't think so. I don't actually follow this कि नहीं बहुत काम करवाते हैं, बहुत ये करते हैं. Even being in India also I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It is a mindset like which is pushing people कि नहीं बहुत काम करो.
I know. To be honest, in India I have seen that काम तो है. There it might be not an urgent task. अगर वो urgent task भी नहीं है, but I have seen the urgency that has been created.
Urgency of your managers
of your manager that ये अभी करो. अरे but जब भी आपका टाइम 2 हफ्ते बाद का है तो ये मैं अभी क्यों करूँ? मतलब I can do it. I can plan.
Right.
Let me breathe. No, let me think. ये अभी करो. That mentality which I have seen, it's not a part of over there. In UAE, there is a plan way. We say that we have a launch on Friday, we have a launch on next Monday. So the work-wise is planned, and there is no knock on your door all the time that ये हुआ क्या.
Actually, that is the best practice.
They give you the freedom to work. They give you the freedom to think creatively, to enjoy your work. Enjoying your work is something more important than delivering your target. So yeah, working. To be honest, and I would say that I'm really enjoying working there because I have seen I have got excellent colleagues. To be honest, my colleagues they support me everywhere, and when it comes to work, and not only at work but after work itself. I can go down, I can have a cup of chai, I can relax with them, I can come talk to them about my personal things as well, and they all understand because they are all coming from different backgrounds. So
Right.
everyone is there to support you, and you have a family away from family.
I think when you are away from home, like मेरे भी बहुत सारे friends हैं who had gone out. They always share it is really pampering when you are not in your country.
Yes.
कि बोलते हैं ना हर छोटी चीज के लिए.
I'm to be honest, my colleagues, they take care of me like I'm the little brother or something, someone, because when I come in the office, there is a smile, there's आपने कल क्या किया ऐसा, and we have lunch together, we drink tea together, and वो एक बॉन्डिंग जैसा हो जाता है, बिकॉज उनके भी घर वाले दूर है, मेरे भी घर वाले दूर है, एंड हमारे पास तो हम दोनों ही है ना, वी आर ओनली देयर फॉर ईच अदर, एंड वर्क वाइज वी कैन सी इफ देयर इज समथिंग ट्रबलिंग देम, दे हम लोग जाके पूछते अगर आप मेरे से कुछ हेल्प होगा तो, बिकॉज वी अंडरस्टैंड दैट वो अकेला तो नहीं हो, अगर उससे नहीं हो पा रहा तो वी आर देयर टू सपोर्ट हिम in a working culture. Having friends over there is really important to actually, and it creates a positive mental balance in your
because
mind,
you don't feel alone.
yes, you don't feel alone, you are like, ah, there is someone with me at least for taking care. Or because I've seen, maybe when I was down with fever, my friend, they bought food for me at home. I mean, वो लोग घर पे खाना लेके आए मेरे, and they are my work colleagues, and I was not expecting that, but they still got, and they sat with me. They made sure that I had my lunch and everything. मतलब family ही करता है, या family ही करता है ऐसा, मतलब honestly, and yes, truly blessed to be honest, yes.
Sunit, वहाँ पे UAE में, like how do you feel like how the companies are retaining their employees? Any specific strategies they are applying
in terms of motivation? And
yeah, employee motivation, okay. Pushing them. Or
yes, absolutely. So to be honest, Tushar, when I started in, I was not aware of this any motivational factors over there, how they do it. But then yes, 6 months down the line, I got a Workstar award, and that is there for being,
that I have seen on LinkedIn.
Yes, you must have seen on LinkedIn. Yes, so they appreciate the good work, they appreciate the hard work that you are putting in, they notice things that you have done, and this is not the first time I got it twice in a span of 2 years. Right. So that means they are noticing my work, they make sure that the employee is happy, they make sure that the employee gets appreciated for the work he deserves. And it's not only about the rewards and recognitions, it's about the external factors that come in when your manager tries to take care of you. I can give you one example, okay, wherein it's a story, as in it's not a story, it's a real life, it's a fact. What happened was, I moved to the UAE, and I was setting up my home, and I got a TV, a brand new TV of 55-inch, and I was so happy that after planning for so long, I got this new TV. And while installing the TV slipped out of my hands and it broke. And I was devastated. I was like, oh, I just got this TV and it has broken down. And I went to work, and I was thinking about this thing that has happened, and the TV broke. And my manager, my department head, he came in and he saw that I had a very gloomy face. He said, "What happened?" I said, "Nothing. It's nothing." He said, "Are you missing home? Are you doing? Is it something about your family?" I said, "No, nothing." I said, "No." He still asked to check. Then he went to his desk. After some time again, I was pondering while working, I was thinking on it. He came again and he saw that there is a look, that's not the normal look which I have when I'm at my workplace. So he came in and he asked me again, "Is everything okay?" I said, yeah. So he asked my colleague, "What happened to him?" So my colleague, he said that he got a brand new TV and it broke, it fell out of his hand. He looked at me and said, "That's it. Relax, it's nothing, it's a TV, no problem, it's okay." And I know I spent $1,200 इतना बड़ा टीवी लेके आया मैं, और वो टूट रहा है और वो बोला कुछ भी नहीं है. So I was like okay, हाँ ठीक है. You won't believe, in the next 45 minutes, I had a brand new TV outside my office. Whoa. Outside my office, the same TV outside my office. He said, "Keep it."
So good. You're actually blessed.
Yes, I was actually blessed. I mean, maybe the TV broke was a sign that they actually appreciate that the employee should not be discouraged with such small activities. अगर उनके लिए, if they can do it, and I have posted it online as well, because that is something which I have never experienced as in a manager.
I mean, it's not a small thing.
It's not a small thing. It's a big TV, man. And to be honest, I was completely, and not only me, entire the office was spellbound. They were like, हमको भी टीवी तोड़ना चाहिए था, हमको भी टीवी मिलता था करके, हमको भी टीवी तोड़ना चाहिए था करके. But then it's not only about me, but then other employees are also appreciated in the same manner. They have been working hard, they have been motivated with some or the other factor. It's not only about my manager and the management, it's about teams as well. So For example, my team members, they were so happy with me, and they gave me an AirPod, they gave me a PlayStation headset just because they care. I'm truly blessed
Please
to be
take me
honest.
with you.
For sure. But then yes, but it's about a give and take. When we appreciate something, you give it back to them, and
Right.
they appreciate. They see that you are working hard for us, and they have done it for me. My colleagues, Mr. Joel, Mr. Adil, Mr. Atif, everyone. So it's been a tremendous journey since abhi tak to touchwood. I have no complaints, to be honest. My team has its team and the management. They have actually supported me, helped me with my career as well growing, and they know that I'm doing the hard work, and they appreciate me for that.
Sunil, let's talk about opportunities in UAE because I think बहुत सारे लोगों को ये जानना रहेगा कि how we can actually
Yes.
try it,
Okay.
try for it. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. No problem. It's not rocket science, to be honest. But I would say that if you're really wanting to move to the UAE, and you have to build your resume in such a way that it entices. The first thing is
Right.
working on yourself. Working on yourself. You list out all what you have done.
Before that, first of all, you get practical experience of digital marketing.
Yes,
and then
yes, of course. That is one of the primary concerns,
Yes.
primary requirement which you would like to have. And but then I would say, once you have that, connect on more on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is one of the major, LinkedIn and Byte in the UAE. It's one of the major platforms where you connect with more and more people. LinkedIn is where you find a lot of recruiters, you find a lot of HRs and everyone over there, and they are in lookout for more and more people. So once you have your resume build up, once you have your portfolio on LinkedIn, your page you build up, it will get noticed because they are looking for keywords, and it will definitely get noticed. The other part is, in UAE, I have seen people dropping off their CV in offices as well.
Right.
You schedule a list of offices where you want to go, and on a day-to-day basis, you have to drop in that. They have that liberty that you can drop in your resume
CV.
over there, CV over there, and they do take notice of that. Because मैं आपको एक सच बोलूँ तो in the year 2018 I actually tried for UAE. In 2018 I actually wanted to try my career in UAE, and I took a 1 month leave, and I went to UAE. I went door to door, and I applied every possible companies wherein I could. But I did not get through. But I did not lose hope again. But I gave my best till where I was working, and then eventually, अगर वो it's destined, it has to happen. And the year 2020, I got a call saying that, are you still looking out for a job in the UAE? And I was in India that time, and I had actually given up, to be honest. But then, luckily for me, it came back after 2 years, and I was like, surprised.
Yeah,
This is, आ गया यार. मतलब मैंने 2 साल पहले कोशिश किया था, वो अभी आ गया है. And I thought, first of all, it was a joke. To be honest,
and there are a lot of scams.
There is
also.
a lot of scams happening. I thought, am I supposed to pay? मेरे को कुछ pay करना है क्या ऐसा? Well, then नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं. We are going to conduct an interview, and it was an online interview. The HOD, he took my interview. The HR took my interview. He asked me how. That was initial during the COVID time. They told me that initially you will be working from home, because right now the offices are closed and everything. So once everything comes back in, and we'll call you back here. So that happened, and by the end of 2020, they told me that work from home हो गया, बहुत हो गया, अभी आ जाओ, अभी सीधा. So that was a lucky break for me, and I would say that I was not expecting it out of the blue. But then I worked on my resume and everything. They took notice of everything, and then they called me. And I would say to my audience as well, never lose hope. To be honest, you keep trying something. If this doesn't work, something else will definitely work for you. So again, I'll give you an example. मेरे एक friend का example है. He was looking for a job, and उसको नहीं मिल रहा था. 3 months down the line, he was not getting it. उसको डबल द पैकेज मिला इन यूके. ही गॉट थ्रू यूके एंड ही वाज लाइक ऑलमोस्ट लिटरली आई वाज, मैं उसके उससे जब बात करता बोलते देख मेरे अकाउंट में से 7,000 रुपये अभी बाकी एंड मेरे पास जॉब नहीं है अभी, एंड ही डिडंट हैव अ जॉब एंड एवरीथिंग एंड ही वाज रियली वरीड कि अभी क्या होगा करके. एंड he had applied 1 year ago in that particular position and it got through. So I'm just saying ke never give up, never give
yeah,
up, and that is if you believe in yourself, if you know that you are hardworking guy, opportunities will come through. And in UAE it's an open market. It's people are always in the lookout for newer and fresher talent. They want something, people who can give them the best outcome, and if you are able to do that, they will reward you. Like,
it is not only about opportunities in UAE. I think since it is a digital platform, I think anyone can work from anywhere.
Anywhere, yes. So yes, of course. So we have one person working from home over here. So it's like उन्होंने बोला है कि एक तुम्हारा एक बैकअप होना जरूरी है. Maybe when I go on leave or something, there should be someone who should be working alongside. So we have one person who is working from home here, working from India for our organization. So there is ऐसा कोई रूल सिस्टम नहीं है कि आपको उधर होना ही जरूरी है. People can work from anywhere. Since being a digital world, all you need is an internet connection.
Because like a lot of people, they have a fascination कि कोई अलग country में जाके हमको try करना
है. Yes, of course. So when you go there is a lot of opportunities in hand for you. मतलब जब आप उधर रहते हो तो आपको पता चलता है कि हाँ यहाँ पे opening है, वहाँ पे opening है, I can apply. But when you are here working from home, all you know is about this company, what you are doing, and the rest is all homework which you do. As in मेरे को किधर और ट्राई करना है.
And it is always about the experience, like
absolutely
वहाँ पे physically present होना,
physically
like irrespective of any country, but जहाँ पे भी आप काम कर रहे हो, the way we spoke,
yes,
it is very good to work from office rather than working from
absolutely home. So like I said, वो एक quality है when you start working from home and when you start working from office, there are two different things. So like I agree to that, and working from office is something which.
Suneet, just tell me what are the challenges in your journey, maybe, or anything that you think जो हम बाहर जाके काम कर रहे हैं.
Okay, so I have worked in China and Hong Kong as well as in the UAE. The major part over which I felt over there was the communication part. In UAE, you can communicate with each and every person over there. See, we have a lot of South Indians over there, so I speak in Malayalam as well over there, and Hindi Indians. We speak with Pakistanis, we speak with Bangladeshi. Hindi is the common tongue, and apart from that, when it comes to expats, it's more of the English language which is used. In China, for that matter, I faced a lot of issues because वहाँ पे कोई ज़्यादा हिंदी बोलने वाला तो है नहीं, and then what they speak is more of the Chinese Mandarin language, and that communication was a big issue. And funny thing in China. Everything is written in Chinese. You don't understand what is written. So we have to check on. There's no Google over there. So there is Baidu. So you have to go on Baidu. You have to go to the app. You have to check whether you are reached the right location or to. आपको पूछना पड़ता है 2 बार कि क्या मैं सही जगह पे पहुंचा हूँ, because you don't understand. And people don't speak English. They say in UAE also the nodding. If you see the nodding language, if you see in India we have the habit of doing like this. So there was an issue when my HOD, he was talking to me and I was doing I will it's okay. So he was like yes, no, yes, no, what? I don't understand what you're saying.
This is in between.
So for them yes means this and no is, it's simple. So what we do is we'll do it. So they say is it no, is it yes, what it is. So it's like that's a small part, but then in China there was a big communication. And the food, yes, of course, and the food is in UAE you will find a lot of variety. You will find a lot of because there's a lot of expats coming in. There's Lebanese food.
I love Lebanese.
So you'll love za'atar and cheese and everything. So they have Lebanese food, Syrian food, Moroccan food, the UAE cuisine as well, and the Indian, of course, the Indian cuisine as well. So the food is easily available. But in China, to be honest, you cannot survive on, मतलब आप rice और noodles पूरा time नहीं खा सकते, and they are mostly prefer boiled food and everything. There's so masala or something. So you feel a lot of
Then you
homesickness.
actually feel क्या बोलते हैं nostalgic about desi Chinese.
Yes, of course. So वो खाने के लिए तरस जाते थे. Then there are few Indian restaurants over there in China. वो खाने के लिए तरस जाते. तो every weekend we used to run to that restaurant so that we could at least get some थोड़ा बहुत अच्छा खाना मिले. नहीं तो बाकी time rice or noodles. Then there was a mess over there, but मेस का खाना तो मेस का खाना ही होता. तो जो
That is like universal.
यूनिवर्सल
Anyways.
एनीवेयर आप किधर भी जाओगे मेस का खाना बोलोगे हाँ ठीक है यार ठीक है. But then yes, but food was one
But
of
there is no as such like big challenges, right?
no, apart from that, I don't see the traveling is easy. It's
Right.
in UAE. The traveling is you have a bus pass. You can make for 2 dirhams. You can travel in the city anywhere, and then there are metros over there in Dubai as well. And taxis are freely available. Taxis are available over there all the time. So and यहाँ पे इंडिया जैसा ऑटो वाला ना करेगा ऐसा तो they don't say no. They will take you there because they have a target and they also have a target monthly. तो वहाँ पे I have never seen anyone saying no to me. But here when
Do you miss auto wala?
Oh yeah, actually I don't to be honest. But then here यहाँ पे ऑटो वाले they don't go nearby places. यहाँ पे नजदीक है तो वो नहीं जाएंगे. दूर उनको दूर का भाड़ा
नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं नजदीक दूर उनका मूड है तो जाएंगे.
वो मूड है तो कभी कभी तो मूड रहेगा तो कभी कभी तो ऐसे देखते हैं और बोलते हैं मैं नहीं जाऊंगा. अरे नहीं जाऊंगा तो खड़ा क्यों है फिर चला जा इधर से नहीं. But then yeah, that traveling is easy. So and yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, so we had a really nice conversation, and to keep it continued, we have another segment called Swanky POV.
Okay.
In that, we'll be meeting few people. Just now we spoke about challenges. So,
Okay.
इनके क्या life में challenges है?
अच्छा, okay.
I want you to resolve them, or
Okay.
maybe I can.
Okay.
I will try my best to help you out.
Sure, definitely.
But yeah, that is the segment. Let's start.
Okay, sure, definitely. Let's go.
So thank you for calling me here. So actually I'm working in a BPO industry right now and I'm looking to change my profession because of very obvious reason. Like you might be aware in a BPO industry,
Yes, I've
there
been
is there is day
You're
shift,
still in
night-
sleep, I guess.
No, actually I
What
just
do you
came
do?
from night shift, so
Okay. I've been in that situation, yes, to be honest.
yeah. So actually it is a rotational shift. So sometime I do day shift, sometime I do night shift.
It's a
Due
graveyard
to-
shift as well.
Exactly. Due to which, like, it's not it's impacting my health as well as it is impacting my mental peace now. So I'm looking to switch my career. So I just came to you guys, like, as you guys are expert, so you can guide me well. So you can tell me, like, if I change to a corporate world, will that help me in to balance my work life?
Yeah, I'll tell you something about my career first. I started in the BPO industry, and I know how night shift actually affects your health because I used to come at home at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, and I could see the whole world going to work when I'm coming from work. And the eating habits, I used to have dinner at 2 o'clock in the morning, which is not healthy. And I used to stay awake at 8 o'clock in the morning because we used to have a certain pattern of sleep. When we used to sleep at 11 o'clock in the night till 7 o'clock in the morning or something. And when we are working in the BPO industry, yes, the money is good. I'm not complaining at times. The BPO, they pay night allowance as everything,
Right.
yes. So that is good. But then in a way, it's not healthy. It's not, to be honest, when you come into the...
It's a short-term thing, I feel.
Yes, absolutely. Quick money, to be honest. Yes.
Yeah, that's true because yes, as you said, like I feel hungry in the middle of the night, like in the morning 4 o'clock.
Alright.
Like when I have a week off, still I don't get sleep because of my night shift.
Yes, of course.
And in the morning, like 4 o'clock, I feel hungry. Then all over, like in my mind, in my eye, like I just see the Zomato and the Swiggy offers, so I end up ordering food.
And at times you don't get to attend family functions as well. You are
Correct.
sleeping in the day, and on the weekends you are like, what should I be doing when everyone is sleeping? So it's difficult. But then when the switch you are trying to do is, I would still say nothing is too late. It's still right.
Yes.
And if you say so, when you come into the digital marketing world, I don't guarantee you that night shift is not there, but then there might be certain companies, because of the time difference, there might be certain companies that might work late at night. But then still, at least you get the proper sleep in the night time. And I would suggest that if you make that switch, the balance would be completely different, which मतलब अभी जो आप एक्सपीरियंस कर रहे हैं, रात को सोना, रात को जागना and दिन में सोना, it's completely
And it is advisable for real biological cycle also.
Absolutely,
कि अगर आप
yes.
proper daily routine follow कर रहे हो, and it does not mean because there are people who are actually trying कि अगर मुझे रात का आदत है तो I will also find job which is like working in the nights. So that is not advisable. Like long term, it will
Long
cause
term,
a-
it's not. It's not good for health, and it is really. It's based on personal experience. I'm saying because I used to work night shift and it was hectic. You will be sleepy throughout the entire day, but you won't be able to get sleep because there will be a lot of people that might come in your house, and there will be a lot of disturbances in the roads and everything.
Exactly.
Sleep,
Due to which,
you-
like, yeah, as you said, like, it is impacting my mental health as well, because if I'm not getting a proper sleep, I feel very irritated.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So-
I think you should choose your health over your money, and
Ab-
maybe yeah.
No. Yeah, absolutely. He's right. When you choose health over money, you can make money when you have good health.
Good health.
If you don't have health, what is the point of making all the money?
That's
So, and when you switch to the digital world, yes, nothing would be as flowery as beautiful in the start. You start as a fresher, but then slowly when you learn, you gain experience, and you make the switch slow and steady. And then see, for example, in my case, I switched two jobs, and then I came to the digital marketing industry. I learned, then I switched jobs. Then I switched job again, and over the period of time, I gained experience, and I have been now in the market for more than 8 years.
Actually,
now.
I have one more fear, because right now I'm 30. Like, I feel like, is it a right age to switch my job?
I
Because
started my career at the age of 28, 27 in digital marketing. So,
yeah, I mean, there is no age. I
There is
started
no-
10 years back when I
Yeah.
was like hardly 20, 21.
So
like
30 is still not late, to be honest. There are people who start at 35. So that's not a problem. You have to start somewhere. So I think.
And what's the point of looking 60 when you're at 40? By doing
Yes,
this shit?
absolutely.
Barabar.
So you are anyway losing out your years.
That is kind of, but 60 का दिख रहा है. But that is not right.
So, thank you so much for your
Very nice.
expertise and advice. Okay, I'll definitely, like, I have got a lot of clarity now, and I will definitely work on it.
No worries. All the very best to
Yeah,
you.
and all the very best. If you need any help, you can just get in touch with us.
Thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much.
It was
Thanks,
lovely
sir.
talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello.
Hi.
I am Gaurav Saxena.
Suneet.
Hi Gaurav, welcome to our show.
Thank you. How are you guys?
Doing
We are
fine.
good.
Thank
How are you?
I'm good too. Actually, I have a doubt. I am working in this digital marketing field from last, I guess, 10 years now. In the beginning, in the start, it was good. I was getting good opportunities. Growth was also good. But down the line, 10 years now, I am facing few issues, like I'm not feeling good. Like I'm not getting good opportunities now, financially as well and work wise as well. I feel I'm doing the same thing, few similar things in my career. So I'm a bit stressed out right now. I am not able to gather what should I do going ahead.
Gaurav, to be honest, I really understand what you're trying to do. There will be a point that मतलब तुम अपने आप को saturated feel करते
Yeah.
हो. Is that what you're trying to tell?
Actually.
Yeah, so after one point of that, you feel that you're doing the same thing over and over, day by day, and then you are thinking that there's nothing new happening. What am I doing? Is there something? Am I growing in this particular
Exactly.
field? Correct, right? So my suggestion would be that you try to reach out to a new set of people, new set of audiences, as in people on LinkedIn. Try to reach out to people and try to get for. I'm not asking you to take a double job. That is not allowed anywhere.
Yeah, actually, that is not allowed.
It's in your contract. You have to take one job. I would say that you take up freelancing work, as in like learn new skills and try to
Okay.
apply those skills and with connecting with newer people. मतलब नए लोगों से मिलो, उनसे contract लो, maybe a particular campaign. So when you try to do all this, there will be a refreshing thing. You'll try to learn new things, don't you?
Right. I mean, I'll share my experience. It is always advisable to explore different opportunities.
Absolutely, yes.
Right? So we are not encouraging you to do two jobs or
No,
something,
that's
but it is okay. Like you can complete your daily routine, and whenever you have free time or week offs or whenever your holidays, you can utilize that to get new projects. And
Yes, absolutely.
the way he mentioned, like you can meet new people, or like there are some small groups or groups they form.
Like Fiverr or something.
No.
Then
So there are small group of people, like-minded people. On weekend, you can find those groups where you can just go explore. There is one called Isha also. You can go
Okay.
there. You will find a lot of people from different industries, maybe in digital also.
Yes.
And they talk about कि उन्होंने क्या नया experiments किया है, क्या है. So it will also refresh your mind also, as well as आपको अलग-अलग टेक्निक्स भी समझेंगे कि बाकी के लोग क्या कर रहे हैं.
Yes.
Yeah, and can I also try something like SEO with doing Google ads at the
Yes.
same time?
Why
You can
not?
cross skill na anytime.
Anytime, and not only that, maybe you should increase your skills in designing as well, because right now people are looking for
Right.
someone who can, मतलब जो उनको creative भी बना के दे, जो उनको campaigns भी run करके दे, जो उनको SEO भी करके दे.
And since you have 10 years of experience,
years.
you can actually become a consultant also. too.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So there are organizations who are still working on Saturdays, or maybe you can have whenever you have offs, week offs,
On
you
my
can
week offs.
go there, like spend 2-3 hours, and you can consult them.
So yeah.
Yeah, great advice. Actually, now I'm feeling a bit motivated right now. I am surely going to apply these things
Always.
on my career.
Oh yeah.
Thank you
Sure.
so much,
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you, Gaurav.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you.
Hi,
Hi.
Alex DeCosta.
Suneet Nair.
Hi.
Hi Alex, Tushar here.
Hi, Tushar. Back at In a Swank Way. The last time I had a really nice insight on a few things I needed. And today I think we're discussing about digital marketing, right?
Yes.
आपको कहीं देखा सा लग रहा
Right.
है? We know each other?
No.
Anyways.
Maybe you can ask questions. Let's start. आज जो बात कर रहे हैं हम.
Okay.
But I'm
Alright.
so happy that you're coming again and again, and like, it's nice.
Yes, I mean, I am glad. It's like it's becoming a
Second
habit now.
home.
Second home for you,
Yes,
maybe. I
yes.
guess.
You never know, right?
Okay.
In the future, if you have more doubts, I will be back again.
Oh,
Loyal guest.
Loyal.
Yes. So, guys, coming back to my question, during the COVID, you might know that a lot of the industries took a very big hit, and a lot of people lost their job. But एक चीज मैंने notice की कि digital marketing space was on an all-time high, and it is still continuing to grow. तो मुझे जानना है कि in the future कल को ऐसा कोविड जैसा सिचुएशन अगर होता है तो is there the security going to be there with the digital marketing space?
I understand what you're getting at. So I'll talk with you about this based on a personal experience. So before I started my career in 2016, I was working as a marketing executive in the gems and jewelry industry.
Okay.
Okay. So over there, one person actually suggested me that the gems and jewelry industry is one of the most highly volatile industry, to be honest, wherein you can say that recession अगर आएगा तो सबसे पहले हम हिट होंगे क्योंकि either or recession or COVID like situation that might happen. And the line was कि अगर हम पब्लिक के पास खाने के लिए पैसा नहीं होगा तो वो जेम्स एंड ज्वेलरी पहन के घूमेंगे क्या. So
Right.
that actually clicked my mind and I was like maybe that person is right. और वही एक situation कोविड में जब हुआ, people had a dip in their savings, their investment took up for a toss, people lost jobs and खाने के लिए पैसा नहीं है. So luckily for me, when I made the switch to digital marketing, I was already 2-3 years down the line with experience. So I was well prepared for this, and fortunately for me, I did not face a job cut in my industry. But yes, when I checked with my previous organization where I used to work, people had lost their jobs.
It was a luck thing also. Like a lot of the people continued their work from home.
Absolutely, but
It
when you're working in a manufacturing unit or something, आप घर से कितना manufacture करोगे? So you need to go to the company to work. When it comes to digital marketing, you can be in the safety of your home and you can work anytime, as in
With your laptop.
with your laptop.
So Mr. Alex, I'll say कि आपका जो आंसर है ना आपके क्वेश्चन में ही है. So you only think at the time of COVID सब बंद हो गया, but डिजिटल में इतना बूम हो गया. Everyone is on बोले डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म, सबने अपने अपने बिजनेस स्टार्ट किए. सो व्हाट इज द लॉस? मतलब यू कैन एनी टाइम जॉइन दिस फील्ड एंड इफ वी सी सुनीत, I think post COVID only lot of technologies, AIs and all these things.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, I can.
Machine learning
Machine
and
learning
ये
and
सब इतना integrate हुआ है कि today I don't think so, like down the line 5 years 10 years this will be just
Much more further.
multiplying.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Well, I think this
It
is
is the future.
word I needed. In a swank way, anytime I come, I just get enlightened with these discussions.
Yeah.
And I want to make a plea to the organizers to call me next time as well.
Glad
Sure,
to-
sure.
Yes.
Mr. Alex. Mr. Alex.
It was great meeting you.
Nice
Thank you
meeting
so much.
Mr. Alex.
नहीं नहीं आप गायब हो जाओ भाई.
All right.
Hi,
Hi.
Hi.
myself Isha Patel. How are you guys?
We are good. How are you, Isha?
I'm great. So I have recently completed my graduation in advertising, and
Okay.
मतलब मैंने अपने करियर में बहुत सारी फील्ड्स में एक्सप्लोर किया. Like I've worked as a model, I've worked as a fashion stylist.
Oh.
Already?
Yeah, already.
Very
Okay,
nice.
great.
So,
You can become an influencer in the future.
Thank you so much. So now I'm thinking, and I'm actually working as an intern in a digital marketing startup company. So I wanted to know कि अगर मैं digital marketing में अपना growth या फिर अपना career explore कर रही हूँ, so how much time will I or any individual will require to be successful digital marketer?
Okay.
First, you tell me what do you mean by successful digital marketer?
Like obviously, even I want to be a successful digital marketer. I want to help other companies to grow their segments in digital marketing field. I want to help others to grow in this field.
Okay, Suneet, do you want to?
Yeah, sure. I will say there is no shortcut to success. To be honest, I started my career in 2016. I started with an agency. I worked for 1.5 years. Then I made the switch to a real estate organization. I worked there for 1 year. Then I went to a bank where I got, it's not about changing jobs. It's about what I learned through the process. When I started from with an agency background, I had a limited set of platforms. Then I moved to a real estate. I had a whole together different approach in the market. I got a different views. Then I went to a bank. I got a whole different set of products, and I got more and more knowledge about this. And now I'm working in the UAE. And again, the market is completely different as compared to India. So it's all about learning. Successful. It's a very vague term. You cannot.
Obviously.
It's all about hard work. And when you grow through this ladder, corporate ladder, you will slowly success will follow. And eventually, when you start somewhere, you have to start somewhere.
Quite true.
Yeah,
True.
and as an
Yeah.
intern, see, I think another 1 or 2 years is something a learning process. Like
Yes,
you will have
absolutely.
to master the क्या बोलते हैं master the platforms first. Right? अगर तुमको मतलब how will you help others? First you help yourself. ठीक है? Understand the core basics of all the elements कि क्या क्या platform and it is not really narrow, right? बहुत सारे
there are multiple
platforms है.
multiple platforms.
In that also जैसे आपने बोला कि आप advertising में specialization किया, right?
Yeah.
So in digital marketing also you also have to see like what kind of marketing strategy or where you are expert at. What I mean आप कहाँ पे अच्छे हो किस प्लेटफॉर्म जरूरी नहीं है ना if you don't like SEO
Yeah.
then what is the point of you struggling with that.
Obviously.
So in order to at least understand
Focus.
that you have to be patient, like focused, patient and work towards it.
So yes. That's right.
नहीं you say
Okay. I'm sorry. So what I was saying was, yes, I agree with Tushar. See, digital marketing is not only about being a digital marketer. There is SEO, there is SEM, there is designing, there is back-end developing, there is website development, multiple things. So you have to choose where your focus lies in, what your interest lies in. And based on that, you can slowly boost your career accordingly. And it's not like you cannot be क्या बोलते हैं उसको master of all, jack of all trades and master of none. So yes, you can learn things, but that is important for you to understand about how the platform works and what other people are doing. That is to support the business. But your core competency should lie in either SEO, SEM, or into any other like influencer marketing, for example, like you said.
So before you being successful, like there is no term as such मतलब बोलते हैं ना which will define your
Yes,
success,
success,
right?
yes.
But I'll tell you honestly, if you become a really good digital marketing expert, it will actually help lot of us like
yes.
people like us.
Yes.
जहाँ पे लोगों को awareness आएगा because if we as an individual or as an expert we don't have good knowledge or right knowledge I would say,
yes.
तो फिर clients को कैसे help करेंगे?
Correct.
How will help others? How will you train someone? जो बाकी के लोग आते हैं जो सर्टिफिकेट्स लेके आते हैं उनके लिए कैसे होगा?
Correct.
So
Yes.
that is why I feel
True.
कि first you help your
Yourself.
own yeah first yourself and then maybe of course you will be capable of helping others also, and I'm really glad that you have that intent of helping,
Yes.
because that intent is main thing which is required out of any digital
Thank you
marketer.
so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And do we need the qualifications for digital marketing post-graduation field, or only the experience works here?
So if you theoretical knowledge never it's theory is never gone waste, to be honest.
Yes.
Theoretical knowledge is always there just to support your practical knowledge. So when you're doing something practical, and the theory which you have learned, it will come into picture that you might have done. I have learned something over there. I learned something over this. I can imply this. So as a certification, it will always help you. When experience is just a future, when you start working down the years, 2-3 years down the line, the certificate is like a support to you that you have learned this, but rest is everything in your hands. Certificate लेके कोई रास्ते में घूमेगा तो कुछ भी कर सकता है, मतलब he cannot do anything, no. So he has to work hard to achieve, like the word success. He has to work hard, and it's 99% hard work, 1% luck. So it's
Right.
like that.
And जैसे आपने बोला, आपने recently graduation complete किया है, so that is a
Correct.
certificate.
Yes,
right?
that
so
is-
of course your basic is required, like your certifications are required.
Yes.
But more than that, your knowledge, your expertise are going to help yourself also, and your
Yes.
businesses also, which you are going to manage.
Thank you
Thank
so much for such a valuable information.
Welcome.
I
You're
really
welcome.
feel grateful.
Thank
No
you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So Suneet, tell me, how was this swanky POV segment?
It was fun. It was actually fun, and I'm glad that I could at least help them out. Whatever questions they had.
They will be successful digital marketers. I think.
Hopefully in the future, and they have to be patient. Yes, of course. But see, you have to start somewhere,
Right.
and whomever I spoke to, they sound motivated. They look motivated, and they have that potential in them. So all I can do is guide them, and I'm glad that I could play a part in guiding them or something. But that's
No,
over.
but yeah, I'm really glad कि day after you have a flight and इतना
yes.
time निकाल के in
No,
short
no,
notice you have come here.
I'm very
And
happy to do this.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you so much.
Thank-
And we have one last segment,
Okay.
like where we normally what we do is we go and we have pre-recorded videos जहाँ पे हम देखते हैं साथ में. So this time what I thought कि there are a lot of people, because since this is digital marketing के लिए,
Yeah.
I feel there are a lot of people, they will be having a lot of doubts and anything. Let's
Yeah.
have that segment.
Questions.
So what you guys can do is you can drop in your question in the comment section, and maybe Suneet and me can help you out if you have any
Definitely.
queries related digital marketing. And
I'll
let's
try my
wish-
best. To be honest.
yeah, and let's wish them best for
Yes,
their
all the
career.
very best.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.